which means cultivating yourself, personal development. So Heron believes, in personal development. I believe in personal development. The whole thing is, if you improve yourself, you improve the world. So it is this information network tree. And if you improve yourself, you improve the overall network. And I think, not getting gaslit, not getting angry, and being indifferent to most of the communication here is like the way to do it. That's the more advanced level game. That's basically Zen theory, which is also in Hinduism. It's called like Chitta, or the calm lake, the lake of peace, which reflects the moonlight, which reflects light. So be like light, essentially, which is photons. And if you like faux soup, well, then you are a photonist. I am complete.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I love wouldn't you just, I mean, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but wouldn't you say that it's just the indifference? That's just emotional maturity.
Well, if you recognize it as the game it is, I mean, imagine playing Monopoly and taking it literally. That's what people are doing here. They're dying on a hill, but this is just Monopoly. And it's indicative of someone's mental disturbance on the exterior world. If you think somebody acts, like a sociopath here, they're a sociopath in the real world. Now, somebody like Jay Braska, JB, who is a convicted felon and pimp, who apparently, trafficked women in a criminal sexual prostitute enterprise. The point is, in Chicago, they're considering legalizing prostitution and allowing women to operate as, licensed prostitutes in a bordello type setting. They're going to bring back the Playboy Club, but make it an actual whorehouse. And it's going to be connected to a casino and a hotel. I mean, this is, the police should stay out of drugs and prostitution, because then it becomes a criminal racket. And, the government has to, listen, we're $40 trillion in debt. If we want to actually get out of debt, we have to be very enterprising in how we generate, tax revenue, or we have to cut spending and still generate tax revenue. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, Bima, but this country is so fucked. It's totally bankrupt, beyond belief. But my point is, guess what? This is the funniest thing, is that it's all communication, even the dollars. It's all communication. And so when we say we don't have enough money, that's just not true. We actually do have enough money, because we have this incredible scam called the Federal Reserve in Congress, which basically creates unlimited money. And so it's unlimited communication. The moment we actually resist the communication, like, we're all screwed. But we have to direct the money to we the people. If we keep sending money through the State Department, and we keep funding this massive political, legal, industrial complex, medical industrial complex. See, everybody loves to talk about oil or big tech. Holy shit, Medicare, Medicaid is the biggest fucking money-making business on the planet. Like $2 trillion a year out of thin air gets created to give to big health insurance corporations and big pharma and your local doctor. So communication is the game, Bima. And I think that's why people really like this app, because communication is political. So it's hyper dynamic, always new, but always the same. And thus, I mean, I just look at my book collection. I'm just like, well, when am I ever going to get to it? How, am I going to spread? I think I'm spreading out my education to like many years. But in the meantime, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone, which is create content, create intelligent information, communication, transmission, and record all the hypocrites who create rooms about hypocrites. You are not just what you say you are what you're projecting, or you are what you're criticizing. And everyone is a mirror, just reflecting off of each other in this communication lattice. But Dr. Bima, any other comments, questions, thoughts, ideas, or opinions?
I think your time would even be better spent if you just, I don't know, like I'd much rather hear you give your opinions than hear other people give their opinions. I don't disagree. Again, I don't disagree with a lot of what you said.